BTS's Jungkook reveals shocking facts about his family that were never told before. Hello and welcome back to BTS News, your go-to channel for the most heartfelt, emotional, and powerful stories behind your favorite K-pop stars. And today, get ready, because this story might just be the most touching we've ever shared. Behind every superstar, there's a story we don't see. Behind every breathtaking performance, every award, every viral moment, there are years of pain, sacrifice, and silent endurance. And for one of the biggest names in the world, the golden magne of BTS, Jungkook, this story is about something he's kept hidden from the spotlight for over a decade, until now. For the first time, Jungkook has opened up about a shocking, emotional truth about his family. A revelation so raw, so honest, that even longtime armies were left in tears. This isn't just a story of fame. This is the untold story of a son, a brother, a dreamer, and the family that gave him the wings to fly. Jungkook's mysterious silence about his family. For years, Jungkook has spoken openly about his music, his career, and his love for BTS. But when it comes to his biological family, he has always stayed incredibly private. Fans rarely see his parents or brother in public. He never posts about them on social media. He never shares photos. Even in interviews, when asked about his upbringing, he politely dodges the question. But why? Was it for their privacy? To protect them from the pressures of his fame? Or was it because some stories are simply too painful to revisit? We may never fully know, but recently, during a rare, deeply personal interview, Jungkook finally decided to break his silence. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to honor those who shaped him. And what he revealed left the world speechless. The hidden childhood of the golden magne. Jungkook grew up in Busan, a coastal city in South Korea known for its beautiful beaches and warm-hearted people. But behind the picturesque scenery, his early life was anything but easy. In the interview, Jungkook described his childhood as quiet, humble, and often lonely. His family didn't have much. There were no luxury vacations, no fancy toys. Sometimes, there wasn't even enough money for new clothes. His parents worked multiple jobs, his mother even skipped meals just to feed him and his older brother. My mom used to tell me she wasn't hungry, just so I could eat more rice, Jungkook recalled, holding back tears. At the time, I believed her. I didn't realize it was because we didn't have enough. This moment alone caused a wave of emotion across social media. Armies flooded forums with messages of respect, compassion, and sorrow. Many said they never imagined the youngest member of BTS, now a global superstar, had once lived in such quiet hardship. A father's unseen sacrifice. But the story gets even deeper, and more heart-wrenching. Jungkook shared that his father, a man of few words, made a decision that would change his son's life forever. When Jungkook showed interest in music as a teenager, particularly singing and dancing, he begged his parents to let him audition and take lessons. His father didn't hesitate. But they had no money. None. So his dad did something unthinkable. He sold his only form of transportation, an old, beat-up motorcycle he used for his delivery job. He told me it was broken. But I found out later, he sold it to pay for my vocal training. Let that sink in, a father giving up his livelihood, just so his son could chase a dream that had no guarantee, no backup plan, no safety net. The emotion in Jungkook's voice when he told this story was overwhelming. I asked him why he never told me. He just said, because I didn't want you to feel guilty. That moment changed Jungkook forever. It became the fuel that drove him through sleepless nights, grueling practices, and the fear of failure. A son's regret. But even with all that love, there were moments of pain. Jungkook revealed a memory that haunts him to this day. During his trainee years in Seoul, he was exhausted, overwhelmed, and emotionally drained. One night, he called his dad, asking him to visit. But his father said he couldn't make it. I got angry. I told him he never had time for me. I hung up. Later that night, his brother called him. He learned that his father was actually sick, running a fever and barely able to walk, but still working, still delivering food, still trying to send money to support Jungkook's dream. I cried all night, Jungkook admitted. I felt like the worst son in the world. And I promised myself, I'd never take my family's love for granted again. From struggles to stardom. Years passed. Jungkook debuted with BTS in 2013. And from there, the world began to know the name Jungkook, the magne with the voice of an angel, the moves of a dancer, and the heart of a lion. But behind every trophy, every stadium filled with screaming fans, every chart-topping single, was a family quietly watching from afar, smiling in the shadows. I never brought them on camera. Not because I was ashamed, but because I didn't want the world to judge them, to pressure them. They're my safe place. My peace. Jungkook continued, they gave me everything. And all I wanted was to protect them the way they protected me. The hidden letter. And then came the moment that broke everyone's heart. From a small notebook in his bag, Jungkook pulled out a folded, aged letter, one that he kept with him even through BTS world tours. It was from his mother. You're not alone, Kook. Even if you fall, even if you cry, even if the world turns away, we will always be here, behind you, waiting with open arms. The handwriting was shaky. The ink smudged from tears. It wasn't just a letter, it was a symbol of everything Jungkook fought for. Everything his family endured in silence. The final tribute. As the interview ended, Jungkook looked directly into the camera. To my family, Yama, Appa, Hyung. This world may see me as a star, but to you, I'll always be your little boy. Thank you for every sacrifice, every tear, every meal you skipped, and every dream you held onto, just for me. Armies across the world were moved. Not because of his fame, but because of his humanity. His vulnerability. His love. In an age where stardom often erases the past, Jungkook chose to honor it. To say, this is where I came from. And I'll never forget it. And that is the real story behind Jungkook's family. A story of love, pain, sacrifice, and dreams. A reminder that even our biggest idols are still someone's child, still shaped by invisible hands, still carrying memories far deeper than any song lyric. So the next time you watch Jungkook perform, remember. Behind every note is a mother's prayer. Behind every dance step is a father's sacrifice. And behind every smile is a story only a family could write. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and share this video so more people can see the beautiful truth behind the legend. And don't forget to subscribe to K-pop Update for more powerful stories like this. Until next time, cherish your roots. And never forget the people who raised you, even when the world forgets.